What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the Brothers War, the next set coming out for Magic the Gathering. I believe its release date is November 18th of this year, 2022. And so I'm on the MTG Goldfish website today, and there's a lot of cool cards to preview here so far. So a lot of people talking about Urza, Lord Protector, and the Mightstone and Weakstone, and how if you get both of them out, they meld together to create the Urza Planeswalker. So really cool ability, kind of a new mechanic, but not really here to talk about these cards. If you want to look at any of these cards or what they do, you can go on the website here or just search for them as well. A lot of other websites are showing these spoiler cards. The one thing I do want to talk about today that I noticed is this right here. So this is a serial number. It means that there's only 500 of these cards that are going to be printed. And if we go to Twitter and check this, it was announced 17 hours ago that this is in fact going to be cards that you can get only in the collector boosters. There's serialized versions of this Wurmcoil Engine card, and there's only going to be 500 of them printed. So what does that mean? How expensive are these cards going to be? What are the collector packs and boxes going to go for? And what does this mean going forward for cards? So first off, I think this is going to be the new normal for collector boxes and packs going forward. And I want to say shout out to Joey Moss and Bad Boy Gaming, who I believe he talked about this a while ago. There could have been others, but his is the video I watched, and he was talking about secret layers and how they were having serialized numbers on them. And I believe he talked about how this was going to be the trend going forward, and that these would eventually make their way into regular cards in the future for Magic the Gathering. So shout out to him. You got to give him credit when credit's due, and he's right. So you can't argue him otherwise. So really, really nice prediction by him. I think it was only a matter of time before they had to do this. I think we're seeing that the game of Magic is becoming pretty much commander-centric and collectible. There's not really much competitive Magic anymore. Online and Arena is okay, but in terms of the physical product and the physical cards, I think they are really trying to focus on commander and collectability, these high-value cards. So what does it mean for these boxes and prices? So the collector packs and boxes, I'm going to say, are going to remain the same. They've kind of been around that $300 price point for the last several sets, and I don't see this changing anytime soon, unless they come out with another set that has a bunch of fetch lands or shock lands or really high value cards. Then those are going to be more expensive boxes or packs to buy. But if they're just going to be regular sets with kind of your typical few high chase cards and some okay rares and stuff like that, the prices for these boxes and pack or collector boxes will probably be around that $300 price point. So the next question is, what are these cards actually going to be worth? There's only 500 of these. So to put it in perspective, I believe there's only 1,100 Alpha Black Lotuses printed. So these are going to be pretty much twice as scarce as an Alpha Black Lotus. So putting that in perspective is pretty crazy. But that being said, doesn't mean that these are going to be worth as much as an Alpha Black Lotus. These are Wurmcoil Engine cards. They're being printed in 2022. They're not being printed back in the first set ever released. So obviously these are not going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. However, I think these are going to be worth quite a bit of money. Just how much is going to be hard to tell, although I would like to look at some recent listings for the red neon ink Hidesekus from the Neon Dynasty set. So I feel like these would be fairly similar in terms of scarcity and value. So looking at eBay sold listings, there's two here. These are Canadian dollar prices, but one went for almost 2,000, and this one looks like it went for 2,400. So when we're looking at the value of these, I'm going to say that these will probably be worth more than these red neon ink cards. I think because they have serialized numbers, you specifically know how many are printed. And they're going to be super rare, and also the numbering on these may matter as well. So for instance, number 1 might be worth a lot more money than number 229. So the numbering on these will probably make a difference as well. So with that being said, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these will probably be worth around the same price as these neon ink cards, but probably a little bit more. So I'm going to say around $2,500 is probably where these will be, and some of the more desirable numbers on these cards, like number 1, will be worth quite a bit more. I could be way off. These could be worth way less or way more. It's really hard to tell at this time, but that is my prediction for right now. All right, and so with that being said, I wanted to do a giveaway. So I've got some really nice extended art foil. I don't know if you can see these very well. I've got 4 of them here. These are extended art foil lands from the Commander Legends Baldur's Gate set. I think these are a little bit undervalued right now. I think that's just because the set did really poorly, but these lands are amazing, really good in Commander, obviously. And I think they will go up in value. So if you are interested in these cards, I'm going to be doing a giveaway from now until November 18th when the Brothers War set is released. So all you have to do is comment below to be entered into the draw. So it's completely free. Just comment on what you think the price of these cards will be. These serialized number cards. What do you think they'll be worth when the set's released? And what do you think the first one will sell for? So that's all you have to do in the comment, is just put a price in there. You can also feel free to comment on what kind of cards and things you want to do for giveaways. I want to be doing quite a few giveaways in the future, so let me know if you want more Commander-oriented cards, modern, standard. What kind of cards are you looking for, and what kind of in the giveaways? Okay? So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess we'll wait a couple months to see what these cards will be worth. Okay, thanks for watching.